A family-run business for over 50 years, Crowe Foundry was founded by brothers Don and Bob Crowe in 1953 in what was then known as Hespeler. Crowe Foundry prided themselves on superior casting of iron products. A multifaceted, all-in-house business plan meant Crowe could facilitate custom orders of all sizes. From creating custom molds to perfecting the final product through cleaning and grinding the metal, even bonuses like in-house painting of products, everything from start to finish could be done within the one facility. As the original founders aged, the Crowe brothers were positioning their children to take over the business. In the late 1960s, a man named Michael Promley began working at his then-girlfriend's dad's business, Crowe Foundry. He would later return and become president along with his brother-in-law David. They ran the business up until its closure. In 1969, Crowe Foundry was at the forefront of innovation. They touted being one of the first foundries in Northern America to utilize a vertical channel induction furnace, one of the most powerful inductors available at the time. The furnace was updated in 1974 and again in 1979, keeping the furnace at the top of the limits of technology at the time. By the 1990s, Crowe Foundry was doing between $1 and $5 million a year in business, and workers were beginning to push back against management regarding the conditions they worked in. Over the years, several negotiations were held between workers and management to improve working conditions. This included several upgrades to the facility, including heating for the winter and paid overtime. In 2001, the workers of Crowe Foundry made a collective agreement and unionized with the National Automobile, Aerospace, and Agricultural Implement Workers Union. As manufacturing in North America began to dwindle and offshore production expanded, Crowe Foundry quickly found themselves struggling, and operations ceased in 2008. The facility employed approximately 150 people when it closed permanently. Crowe Foundry's website was captured by internet archival programs as early as 1999. Their site remained unchanged until 2008, upon when it was removed from the web shortly after the company ceased operations. The site was vacated with all machinery left intact, but with property taxes not being paid, the city of Cambridge took possession in 2009. Between 2009 and 2010, the city sold the majority of the machinery and equipment within the factory and put it back up for sale, leaving behind dozens of barrels of unidentified waste and byproducts. Crowe Foundry quickly became a popular place for photographers, explorers, and unfortunately, vandals. A series of small fires occurred within the facility between 2010 and 2012 with no charges being laid. After a serious fire in 2013, a portion of the building was demolished at the cost of $175,000. A cost that was added onto the sale price of the property. The property is currently listed for $1.7 million, the total cost of the unpaid taxes and demolition projects over the last decade.